foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing? And what of my son, What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale. I will
Ulfred,
never accept his death.
patron of the great
My
clan
son
battle
still
board.
lives, I feel it in my heart.
Let me know if you see anything
Do you
like.
believe this old hag?
Watch what you're doing! Everything... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
I work for Bellathor.
I'd even
the
buy...
general goods
Take a look. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Remember, I'll give you the best deal. Got something to say?
I ain't done.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had a good man.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside.
Welcome, child. The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
So great.
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
The pain is already easing.
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Never should have come here. Give up while you still can! At your best, You don't have a chance! Dead and buried!
Bandits are desperate men. They have nothing to lose, and they fight like it.
What was that?
Someone there?
Please don't kill me.
You tried mercenary work?
You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Right then.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Lord woman?
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
Please keep your weapon. I am Char. Oh, yes. Take your pick. And those every day. Well, not yet anyway. Balgra, when he. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Long life to you.
I've got my eyes.
Divine smile on you, friend. All right, what is it? What do you need?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Anything else?
Speak.
My daughter Adrian wants to forge a new sword for you. Now, it wouldn't be a Skyforge blade, I know, but she really is quite gifted.
Damn it, Proventus. I've got war lurking just outside my gates. And this is what you offer me? This? Be gone!
As you say, my Jarl. Divine, I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your... And of course... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home. Enjoy your visit.
What is it that you
Dragon's
need?
Reach.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city...
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you. If there's anyone I can help you with, just let me know.
Careful with that.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Until next time.
Deserve our praise, you do, for we are one.
You're the Mr. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless. Really? Do you? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Hey, watch it.
Aren't they? I always set some
Chops
aside
and
for
steaks
myself.
fit for a
Come to chat with an old woman?
I'm sure.
Honored to see you again, my thing.
Yes? I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick. Let's get going then.
What do you need, my thing?
What do you need? So, you think you can make it on your own then? We'll just see about that. Since you paid my fee recently, I suppose it's only fair that I join you once more. Since you paid my fee recently, I suppose it's only fair that
Honor
I join
to
you once more.
lead the way. Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow.
Since you paid my fee recently, I suppose it's only fair that I join you once more.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Since you paid my fee recently, I suppose... It's only fair that I join you once more. Since you paid my fee recently, I suppose it's only fair that I join you once more.
I am your sword and your shield.
I work for Bellathor, at the general goods store.
You're someone. Got some good pieces out here. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy something.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, with a boring posting for a guard.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Hey, watch it!
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach. The Jarl is... well, there are the plain... most of the... Dragon's Reach occupies... the history of... as time... today, Whiterun... that is an old... long ago... the struggle... and so, from that time until this... our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach. If there's any more I can help you with, just let me know. I serve Jarl. I'll be glad to... and of course... now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Enjoy your visit. Dragon's Reach.
Absurd that you can't get good sweet rolls in the ski roll.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. The future of Tamriel!
Mister, could you spare... Oh, thank you. Divines. Really? Do you... Oh, wow. Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Need a blade? You should talk to... Watch.
What do you need? Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, you need something?
Keep to the shadows.
Looking for work? Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. Well. If you happen to... I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Well. If you happen... It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile. Well. If you happen to... By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. I handle the If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Welcome to the cozy little trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right then.
I have work if you've got... Who's asking? Not him again. He came nosing around Riften a while back, making a lot of noise about me. He was persuaded to leave before he found me. Funny. I'd have thought she would have gone back to him by now. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobbs Fall Cave, and that was that. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit, and no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. I handle the If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
So, you're Brynjolf. Now, I have a buyer with... I'm told they're the Raving. It's said to be spread across... Then we have... In his later years, Arundel moved into some
Ready
ice
for
caves
some work, or are you
known
just
as...
gonna wander around today?
He preferred the solitude to perform his experiments.
Yes?
You wanna talk? You're pretty tough. I joined. Small clan. Don't get me all the food I could eat. We raided. They didn't put... Then the leader of our clan... No. Luckily, we tore each other to... I never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
What was that?
that the best you can do? Do your worst.
Can't hide from me.
We'll keep Skyrim alive!
Expecting this, were you? Killed you.
see a dog out there? No. This was a specific one. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
You all right? You look like you might be sick. Oh, merciful Arcane, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. Oh, you're mine.
Someone do something! Somebody help!
Yeah! God, no! No! Come on! That's all you got. Take your best shot. Enough!
I need to leave.
This is an ode to staunch protectors.
No, not like this. Enough!
I need to leave. You need to leave. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after bear up north. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
What is...
Once, a handsome man in Falkreath.
I see a hound on the road. Fine, strong creature that's been wandering. I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat for tracking out on the road. It's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second.
The finest weapons and armor. See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? Good to see you. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be. Falkreath Sem... Oh. Being House Carl of Falkreath is an honor.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low.
Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe. I just need a little to get going. Much better, thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts. You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose. Be careful. They're faster than you think. Hey, watch it! Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
Hi there. They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but It's been hard. Real hard. I'm running food and supplies to the miners. Don't pay much, but they let me sleep by the fire in the inn most nights. I'm late. Gotta run!
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend, Fruki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. Turn my back on these people when their lives could be at stake? I should say not. Those dreams are not just visions. They're a footprint left by the Daedric Lord Vermina as she drains these people of their memories. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. I promise to answer all of your questions.
Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it. See ya.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. Yes, ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. I'd better get going.
Huh?
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Divine sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
We have a chance to
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Tower on that hill is our destination.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Stay out of trouble now.
Watch your hands around the legate.
By the divines, I'm tired.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. The only reason dragons are attacking
It's because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words. Oh, the Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire.
Can't sleep well. Got any ale or mead?
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric.
These dreams
like
are
the
real.
second coming of Talos.
Real.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belong to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago. That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Camoran. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Camoran used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. Did you have any questions about the museum? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, one of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Good luck finding the fragments.
Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murtal is important to both of us.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about, that's all. Understand? Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house. I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it. You want to fight? You got it. Come on. Is someone there? Just a scrap! Damn it. Why'd you have to walk into Morth Hall? Fine. The hilt is in the chest inside my house. Here are the keys. Take that damn thing and go. I just want to be left alone here.
Need something? Got one all saddled and ready to go. Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled. Of course. May the crags fail to trip your feet.
try and make this quick.
I swear I'll kill you.
your best. Is someone there? Ha! Found you!
Yeah!
Never should have come. I think you're bleeding. God, no.
never come here. Huh? You picked a bad time to get lost. Die off so I can take your stuff. You're a fool to fight me. Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city a free man. And bid the elf goodbye. What none could know was not for show, and someone had to die. What was that? You puny weak.
wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I own. Far have I traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I have. Far have I traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I have. Travel to bring these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I offer. Far have I traveled to please my goods. Come and see what I offer. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. So many refuse to talk to us. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them. May your road lead you to warm sands. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. There is much beauty. So many. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us with your presence.
Hi there.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor? All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Don't like those eyes you've got. There's a bad hunger to them. Good day.
Here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We had brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Never should have come.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself. Before you go, mortal, one final challenge. danger is near.
Now ain't this a surprise? Go ahead, try and fight back.
Get lost. Not impressed.
You don't want to go up there! A dragon! It's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Hurry, it might be too late. Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen, Tid Bog. Alduin Turi, Boanti Bokri Hasuliksenjul Kuzik. Gesalaknir, coming near. Full no side of a king. Zuu, Koral need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Krigdar Jur. I am Saloknir. Hear my voice.
So you really are... God, it's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Outsider? Nope, the mine's always on the verge of collapse. Good thing I'm around to keep it up.
See the remnants of the grove? Another wanderer. Sprouted on your way to Windham.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Well, ever tried making your own? It's,
Did you see my husband
not
already?
easy. Trust
They
me.
say Falion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
I visited the mead. Series of written once as a lad.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. When Mercer stole the key, whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following. I wish I could. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journey can help. Yes, my friend. The Ebonmere is but nocturnal. Think a pick. Our access to precisely with their shadows of their however, whatever, as I even right this moment, I feel strange.
Sense of death comes for you now. Never.
Force.
been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for work. She influences our luck. You're closer to the only whether you know it or not. Again, like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly it's through these subtle Nocturnal does she the return certainly seems worth the risk. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the by weaving the darkness to their will. This agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. This agent of strife can send forth a tendril at the same time. This tether will bolster the agent's own life force. The agent of stealth is the on moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it? I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim's cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rust.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Times Grove this time.
Huh?
Let me guess. Someone
Either
stole your
I'm-
sweet roll.
Oh, thank you. Divine
Maybe
bless
some
your
other
kind
time
heart.
I'll reveal your destiny.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years.
Of our own corruption, while you have us. From the dung of mortality.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do. Is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
I am your sword and your shield. Lead the way.